Yo, what's on, buddy? Fire here, back from the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys one of the most unique and best run schemes to run in Madden 20. Now, this is going to come to us out of the pistol spread formation in the Baltimore Ravens offensive playbook. First things first, I'm going to set my audibles. I've already pre-done them. You're going to all you have to do is just put X as read option and LB as jet pass fake zone. Something also to be noted is that you want a dual threat quarterback, a fast quarterback. We have Lamar here. You want your quarterback to have the escape artist and the fast break ability more primarily, just so that they are faster behind the line of scrimmage, and fast break means they're not going to fumble as much among hits. They're still going to fumble a little bit, so you have to go on your coaching adjustment at the home screen. I don't have it in practice mode here, but you're just going to go on ball carrier conservative so you don't fumble as much. You're not going to be able to juke and spin, but it's worth it not fumbling. Just try to slide as much as you can. You never want to take a hit stick. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and hop into read option. I personally like running it to the left a little bit more, but you can flip the play once you come out in it. Good thing about the formation is that it is symmetrical. So I'm just going to go against a random defense here. So what you want to do is always run to the weak side. Here we don't really have a weak side, so I guess we do. It's the left side. So you're just going to snap the ball. You guys see you're reading that D end. There they got a block shed. I should have taken that to the outside, but you're reading that defensive end. You guys see, go on, hold the right trigger, hold the left trigger, and the right stick up. That's going to show you your play art. And look at that little R with the sort of marker above his head. That's the guy you're reading. If he stays there, you're handing it off to Ingram. If he comes down, you're running with Lamar. So what I mean by that is he comes down, I'm able to keep it with Lamar. For some reason, our receiver blocks, Willie Snead blocks absolutely nobody, but if he does, that's a touchdown. I'm just going to keep showing you guys this a little more. We keep getting shedded by the linebacker, but you guys see I'm still picking up some decent yards. I've never been shedded this bad in the Ultimate Team when I run this, but it's whatever. Here you guys see we're easily able to get to the edge right there, make a little man miss, and I'm just going to slide because I don't want to fumble there. But you can, if he clicks off, you can definitely do like some swerving. You're still going to be able to swerve on conservative. Once again here, I see him just attacking the running back every time. I'm just going to keep it with Lamar. There's a coaching adjustment they can do to where they can have their DN set on the quarterback. If that's the case, you're just going to give it to Ingram every down. But you guys see, with this run, I can even just cut it to the inside. I see Snead just continues to give up a shed, so I'm going to cut that inside. Just make sure you slide when you're running to the inside. You never want to risk a fumble. There, he gets another block shed, but you can just come out here, spam it. You can, like I said, flip the play just by holding the right trigger. That's going to just flip the play like so. And you guys see I'm able to just take off, get to the sideline, get out of bounds, or slide, and I'm picking up 10 yards every time I break it off to my quarterback. I'm also going to try to hand it off. For some reason, the D end is just playing the run every time. I've never had that happen practicing this before. Here, he finally plays the quarterback, so we're able to hand it off to Ingram. A lucky block shed there prevents us from taking that for a big gain. Here, again, I see I have numbers on the right. I'm just going to flip it. I don't have any motion. He's not going to know that I'm flipping the play. And again, his DN just sheds our right tackle, but if you have a competent offensive line, that's never going to happen. Again, here you guys see we're able to get to the edge with Lamar, do some stick work, and just make sure you get down on the ground. So overall, just a very simple concept. One last thing I'm going to show you guys is you can just go in here on the slot receiver or the outside receiver and motion him over. That's just going to give you an extra blocker. It kind of gives away what side you're running it to, but it can pay off. You guys see I was easily able to get to the outside there. It looked like I had a lot more space, and the sheds were a little bit less. Here I'm going to flip the play. I see the outside linebacker man aligned on the receiver, so I feel like I have numbers to that side. Motion Snead over, and you guys see he just completely our offensive line just keeps getting destroyed. These sheds are out of control, but you guys see we're able to take advantage of it there. I'm still picking up some decent yards, and just an overall great scheme to run. I'll show you guys one last time here, see if we can break something with Ingram. You guys see, look at that hole up the middle. They're losing another player with that defensive end, and that is just going to make your dive so much better. More times than not in Ultimate Team, I've seen a lot him play that, and it's just super easy to give it to your running back. Get a fast, good running back, and just pick up 5 a pop. So next play, though, is going to be the zone or bubble. It's just going to be a simple RPO. You can hand it off, or you can throw it to Seth Roberts. You guys see I'm usually only running this against like pinch sets. So what I mean by that is he comes out and let's see what defense we're in. I actually can't audible, but you guys see there's only one player out there. So what I'm gonna do is just come out in it, and it should be open unless he's just going out there immediately. I only have one guy out there, and I have a lead blocker with my receiver on that right side. That's when I'm really running this the most. Otherwise, a lot of times it's an easy tackle for them. So here, I'm going to run it, but you guys see there's nobody on that left side. I'm just going to flip the play, get it to Snead, and right there, I would have handed it off, but I'm just trying to show off the RPO. He actually played that very well. So here, definitely a handoff. They're in quarters 3 deep. The only annoying thing, actually, I usually hold A to hand it off on my RPOs, but I forget that the icon is A, so I accidentally threw it there. But again here, handing it off, I would have flipped the play. The only annoying part, like I said, is that the run is to the opposite side of that, so it's a little bit harder to read, but it's perfectly fine still. Once again here, you can just come out and the run's not the fastest, but against backed off sets, you still should be able to get decent blocks. Look at that. Those blocks up the middle, I'm able to pick up a decent chunk of yardage right there. I'll just show you guys a couple more times here. Just make a simple read, and we'll see if he gets played or not. I can flip the play as well. I'm not going to in this case. Again, I tried to hand it off, but I accidentally didn't. It's kind of hard doing with a slow running back. I don't want to get hit in the backfield, but it's perfectly fine. Again here, handing it off. Ingram, I'm able to get to the outside there. He's super slow though, so it's kind of difficult for me to show off these outside run plays, but that's going to take us to our next play. For the next play, you kind of want your fastest receiver in the slot, so I'm just going to make that adjustment real quick just so we can get Hollywood Brown there and make the play a lot better. So we'll just audible him over. We get him in the slot, and we are good to go. So this jet pass fake zone is going to be opposite the side of the read option, but it's going to be a very good play to run. It's a simple pass play, and a lot of times people are going to be compressing to stop your dive. Look at how much space I had to the outside right there. I'm actually almost going to take this for a touchdown, but just a lot of big play potential. The only thing you worry about is like those outside sheds. You might have to actually cut it in, just so don't just get caught up and going to the outside every time. You can just simply cut it inside like I did right there and still pick up some easy yardage. You guys see, I just recommend your fastest 2 guys right there. Now, if you know you're going to be running the ball a little bit more, I would sub them out because typically those players aren't as fast or aren't as good run blockers, but this run can definitely, or I guess it's a pass, but it can definitely be deadly. Somebody fast on the outside, the only worry is that you take a hit stick or something, so just be cautious of that. But a lot of times they might pinch their defense to stop it. That's the outside shed I was talking about, where he just block sheds immediately. You can get stuck in the backfield a lot of times, but still a ton of big play potential for this, and it just confuses the defense even more. You have tons of people motioning and tons of people just going different directions, different RPOs, read options. Super good offense to keep people off guard. One more thing I want to go over with the read option, though, is that you can actually catch somebody off guard if you motion someone over like this and then just snap the ball right when he crosses the line right about there. I know it's not as fluent as the other one, but still able to pick up some decent yardage right there, or actually a very good run right there, and it can also sort of bait him into thinking that it's that way. So if I wanted to sort of run the fake, I would motion Andrews this way, get his user to maybe go to that right side, and then just run it with Lamar right there. You guys see, able to pop off a huge run right there. Try to get sticky, but there was other defenders. But yeah, this jet sweep is definitely a key play out of this. It's an easy pass, and you can get, I meant to cut that inside. I'm not sure why I did cut it outside, but you guys pretty much get the gist. Just get your fastest guy in open space and let him do the rest. It's going to take us to our last play, though, this PA deep. And this play is actually super good. The key routes you want to look at are X and A. Now, X is super good against cover 2 defense. I doubt we'll get one, but in this A is super good against cover 3 defenses to get in between those hook curls and in the seam. So, basic setup I like to run is just put B on a drag, and that's pretty much it. You can attack the outside of the field if it's open, and you can also just check it down. You guys see we're able to, oh shoot, he actually jumped that earlier. I'm not sure why my players flip depending on the route, but I guess it's just something that happens. But here we might get a cover 2. We'll see if we will. If you have a route apprentice, definitely put him in the middle right there. You want him to definitely get a little bit more shallow so you can hit that better. But once again here, just simple high-low read. I'm going to take it to Snead if he's not there. I'm going to show you guys a ton of different setups out of this pass, just because passing the ball is going to be a lot easier if you get your run game down. They're going to be sending different blitzers, and a lot of times I've had people just leave X or A wide open. They're just going to ignore them. Here, I forgot to put him on that route, but you guys see, I should have put B on the drag there, and I have an easy dot, but that's my fault right there. I forgot. Just went through the adjustments too fast. So all you really have to do is block RB, put B on a drag, snap that ball. Depends on the coverage you get, but Y right there should get open. Not sure. It's just stupid slow. Mark Andrews in that slot cannot beat man or match coverage to save his life. But we'll see if we get X here open. It looks like we could. And you guys see, look, that route on the outside is glitchy. Unfortunately, we dropped it, but it looked like we did have the catch right there. So you can definitely attack the outside of the field. Here we get cover 3. We'll see if we can get A open. Looks like cover 3, and you guys see, able to make that possession catch in the middle of the field. Simple little dot. Another route combo I like to go to is just a simple put Y on a hitch, A on a hitch, and then you can just do like a X on a curl, B on a little smart routed out route, something like this. And you want to just catch them off guard in a blitz, snap throw like a hitch route or something. You guys see, just like that. Pick up easy 5 yards. A lot of times with running the ball, you get in those 2nd and 3s, 2nd and 4s, where you don't really want to go for the deep shot, but you also just want to catch them off guard with the pass. You can also run something like this where you snap throw that pass to A, especially if the linebackers are pinched like that. So tons of unique things, especially if you have like slot apprentices. What I do when I'm running this formation, I have a slot apprentice right here and a slot apprentice right here. So I can put either of those guys on posts. I can put them on corners, crossers. It can just make the offense a lot more deadly, and it lets me freestyle out of any play way more than I primarily would. Again here, we get man coverage. So I'm just going to take off because Mark Andrews can't beat it. But you guys pretty much get the gist. Super unique formation to run. I recommend you guys try this out if you haven't already. Go try it out in regs with Lamar. You'll have a ton of fun. Go get yourself a Kyler Murray and Ultimate Team, a Lamar Jackson Ultimate Team, and you will just wreck people with this. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for some more Fire Madden 20 content in the future. And peace.